So after this game's been out for a few weeks, the review scores are in, and after definitely being hands-on with this game, we definitely know this is a certified banger. The clear inspiration from Resident Evil and Dead Space kind of merged into this new baby and created something pretty unique. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite games of this year. So of course this came out with a Switch 2 port, so you know your boy and how much I love that Nintendo Switch. That Nintendo Switch! I had to go ahead and try this out, so we're going to be tackling the question, should you play this port? And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Give you guys an idea of what the game feels like to play. It kind of reminds me of that Doom panic button type of port, where it's one of those what they call miracle games, which they never expected the Switch could run. This is one of those games where on the Switch 2, even though it's on the console, it does give me that feel of, it is definitely a beautiful game. I can definitely see where it took some of those downgrades, but overall the visuals are definitely very clean. Now, I will say there were some times in some of these cutscenes where I noticed like some texture pop-ups or just had like a little minor glitches here and there as far as like how the characters' facial animations were looking, but overall as far as like textures like on the suit, the helmet, the environment, the enemies still look very detailed and very clean. Cronos targets 30 FPS while in handheld and docked mode, and actually 1080p and handheld mode as well. Now, there is a part of me that really wanted this game to be 60 FPS, and then there were times when I played this game on stream and I was in certain areas and I did notice like a little bit of frame drops like day one when I got the game. Ever since that first day and a couple of updates, I really haven't had any performance issues, and I have been playing for extended periods, really soaking this game in. So I guess that's actually a pretty good thing. They're kind of nipping out some of these issues pretty quickly. So if you're one of those frame rate heavy type of individuals, this definitely may not tickle your fancy. If you're somebody that had a Switch 1 and you had games like Wolfenstein and Doom, which were locked at 30 FPS, and even like the Metro series, those were games that never really dipped under 30 FPS at all. So it was like a locked 30 FPS smooth experience. But definitely with a shooter, 60 FPS would have been so much better. Also, there's some of those good features that you come to love on the Nintendo Switch. They got the motion controls in there, and they got the mouse controls for the new Joy-Con features. And since this game has some of those branching decisions that you can make in the game, it definitely helps for multiple playthroughs. So definitely this next playthrough I'm doing is going to be mouse controls only, so it's definitely pretty cool that they gave you multiple different ways to experience the game. This game's got some really fascinating tech. It's got like this nanotech type of technology, similar to like Bloodsport in that new Suicide Squad movie, which the weapons can be upgraded through the buying stations and all those safe rooms that you visit. So the highlight of this game is this merge feature that the infected can do. Now, it sounds very simple, of course. The infected can merge with the other infected and become much stronger and harder to kill. You're going to be thrown in these scenarios where there's already dead bodies all scattered. Some may appear dead, but won't be. And then also, when you kill other ones, there could be more that pop up, and then they can end up merging. So this game is something that will definitely challenge you and definitely keep you on your toes. So aside from some of the slight technical issues that I had day one and still keeping up with this game, this is definitely one of those fire games that you just need to get your hands on. If you only have a Switch 2, I definitely recommend picking this game up. And sure, you may not get the frame rate that you want, but this game has one of the coolest stories that I've experienced in some survival horror games, to where it's just not the environment and the scariness that's really selling the game for you. It's more of like the bigger picture and the whole story that's unraveling that you really don't know that much about, that you're learning as it goes. Oh. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Turn this shit up.
We need to get them out of here.
Animals fighting. Get them out!
I will. I promise. Just try to.
She called him the Pathfinder.
It's definitely one of those games I would say pick up, especially if you love Dead Space, Resident Evil. This is like the perfect mixture. And then they threw this time travel aspect into it. It is a banger, I'm telling you. Trust me, I've streamed it a billion times. So, and just to end off this review, I gotta go ahead and give this game a solid 4 out of 5 on the QKG scale. A solid banger. It is a solid fire game, and it's on every platform. So I would definitely recommend picking it up on whatever see fit. But if you got a Switch 2 and you want to play this boy in the palm of your hand, laying down on the toilet, whatever it be, pick it up. It is fire. So as always, I would love to thank you guys for tuning into this review, and please leave your comments down below on any games you would like for me to review next, and your thoughts on Cronos and New Dawn. Let me know if you've been playing. Let me know if you're on your second playthrough or whatever it is. Let me know in the comments down below. So as always, my dogs, this is your boy QKG, and peace out.